Hello, hello, hello. I may have only given you one episode last time. I'm not sure. It's 10 after 10 now. Maybe I'll look at the clock next time. Forehead. The Germans have lots of things going on, but the first thing we need to do is move in a fresh unit and resupply. And resupply that unit. We could bombard. Seems like a waste, so we won't. Here, I'm really keen on killing that unit. So let's move back. I want to move back twice. Let's move up, attack, and attack. I think we're in. Oh, had I not done that? Nah, I couldn't. I can't undo that specific type of move. I could have followed it up with the infantry and probably killed them. I don't know. The Russians are definitely folding more so than I had expected. And we'll fortify that mountain, and that's everything. Next turn, we'll reinforce this guy. Yada yada. Look, we look good now. They are tier 2 infantry, though. We've just matched them. But this one just never got a break because we kept hammering it turn after turn after turn. Now we're in a sketchy spot, but we do have the entrenchment from their trenches that they dug. So, but now we're getting further and further into mountain territory, and like that's no good. I mean, it's more defensive, but there's also more defense on attack, so... I think we give this unit a rest. Nobody is there to fill in that gap if I move down, so I cannot. But we'll take that. Bad attack. Okay, well. Good luck attacking me, Italians. This poor unit got hammered last time, but... we can upgrade them to have anti-air. I don't feel like it's that great, but... this gives this more ground attack and stuff. I think this is a good opportunity to move my fighters somewhere. But I'm not sure where. Okay, I'm kind of getting out of order here, but... well, not really. I just haven't done the Russian front. But I want to know what I do with the ammunition over here, because I've got 3 bombs and an artillery. The artillery can only hit this guy, so... maybe we go there. That guy's now cut off and cannot get back. He's forced out. Ha! Sucker. Ooh, that gives us a lot of shift opportunity. Wow, we are getting hammered. In a bad way. Not in a fun way. Can we just push straight down here? Maybe. With a little bit of coaxing. Oh, come on! Alright, then we bomb this guy's beans. And then with the 10. That's huge. Okay. Hmm. Now we're gonna move the planes. Oh, Paris. It's right there. Oh, those look more like World War I planes. Look at that. We're starting to get actually, like, into the war. Who would have thunk? Man, I don't know. This is cool. How do we, like, this is low, this is low, this is low, this is hurt. Here comes the Brits. The Brits weren't here. This could have been an overrun. Yeah. Pesky frickin' Italians. No one ever expects the Spanish Inquisition. Alright. We have no bombardment here, so this blimp, if ever it was going to move, this would be a good time for it. Because it cannot attack. I mean, it doesn't say I can't, but I've got 0 ammunition. Let's not break the game, eh? Let's try and get this fortress. It's pretty weak attacks. You need to reinforce most of the line. They did allow me to regain my organization here, which is huge. Did I do the Serbian front? Yeah, I still have that much left over. Time to upgrade this guy. I meant to move him first. Well, I think I will take that spot. I'm gonna keep harassing him so that that one in particular is low. I could bomb him. The Austrians have 2 turns worth of bombings. And only the 1 artillery. So we'll do it. Everything else is staying fresh. Making sure that these units don't get cut off. Well, they're kind of cut off as is, but that's the price of doing war. It's hard to tell. Hard for me to tell. I think I attacked him. Twice. I have no one to rush into the gap. But I could push. Into the fortifications. Hell yeah. This is almost encirclement here. Just do some big repairs here in the back. And some upgrades. This is like anti-air, but it's really cheap. Okay. German industrial capacity is high. What do we need to buy? We need to move this guy up. Get some good view. Haha. So we really do know that the enemy does not have depth here. Very shallow. Look at this. We've done it. We've done it. We've got We've got in a French port, Calais. We can now start to harass. Yes. Very good, very good. Okay, like I just keep reassessing the board, and it's looking... I honestly think it's looking favorable in a lot of places. This place is all sketchy, but because this is so dominant, and there's that potential here, I can't imagine us ever actually getting the encirclement, but like, you'd leapfrog this guy up. I don't know if I don't think he could get here. But if he could, then he'd kill that, then you move in, you kill that. Then these ones you'd send at this guy, but you're in a swamp and they're entrenched in the swamp. It doesn't sound any good. And then this, like I said multiple times, is gonna slow. This apparently is a good attack, so we'll take that. But it's gonna, like, you're just getting harsher and harsher terrain, and the Russians are gonna keep putting them in. And here we're good. We're kind of lined up in a favorable way. There's apparently good attacks to make because we're attacking from the dunes, which protects us, but we're going to stick to the dunes. How about that? We really did rush the Sinai very effectively. Classic, take the Sinai. But then they still have the canal. If we could take the canal, we'd have to, like, that'd be great. Basically, that'd be great. All right. I feel like I spent 5 minutes just gushing over the map. But sometimes you need that assessment to be like, where are we? How are we doing? They're closing off the channel, clearly. If we had Antwerp, the Belgians would surrender. Not that it would really matter, it's like a garrison that they have floating around, but it is like free manpower. They're retreating, but like there's nothing, at least where they were, they had defenses. They're just giving up ground. They don't have anything to retreat on. I mean, it's a rep. Ooh. They've opened that up for an encirclement. You see it and I see it, right? I'm not crazy. We both see this. We can pinch it right here. Oh, that guy's at 5 now. I'm gonna go for that. Save on Matt. Thank you. Close, continue. Okay, so there's convoys basically everywhere. We can bomb this British infantry. How'd the Brits get here? Oh my God. That's a garrison. Okay, so that shape means it's actually a unit. They're bringing units. And they're... Oh, they dropped the Italians. 1 damage. Weak. And 1 damage. Man, the dice rolls. Who can get... Only he can get to here. I know that some of those units were destined to go away. Maybe this one still can, actually. Yeah, I don't want that German unit to be alone, but we could hammer this unit pretty good. I think we do bring Garrison back to the flank. I was so excited about... Oh, sorry, this is what I'm so excited about. We gotta try this right away. What's this looking like? A 4? Maybe we have to hit with that first. Hell yeah. Let's take these entrenchments, hit them a little bit. We don't have a general or anything. Only the Germans are producing. I know I mentioned that earlier, but like it's just so real. So this feels pretty hemmed in for me. Like they have this city though. That's what I'm unsure about. But I'm pretty sure they can't all be supplied by the one city. Seems crazy. The Austrians need to reinforce. And what, like, this is the only infantry that really can help them break out, and I can't hit it. The Austrians have another bombard. And other than using their ships, which they cannot even really do. Let's go to here. Wow. Okay, the Ottomans are doing nothing except repairing. 7 more production's pretty good. Oh. Onward! If they're gonna keep letting me push, then fine. I think what we... It's a really good attack. But we have to move to here. Alright. If they step forward here, that's fine. We have retaliatory options. So we repair him, we go all the way down here, we repair him, and him, and then we get to upgrade one thing up here. This particular unit can get double attacked. And that's just bringing us on par with their technology, but we obviously have the efficiency, like supply line kind of stuff under wraps compared to them. I feel like we're just playing the turns much faster. But it's been 20 minutes, so... Because I checked the time earlier. Let's bring this guy down. I want to keep reinforcing. We have 200 friggin' industrial capacity right now? My god. Bring the artillery down. Bring the plane down. Can we take this city? You'd really start to think so, but... Alas, I do not believe. Kind of like how we have it set up now. Apparently we don't do anything but lose if we attack that city right now, so... I kind of want to shift up. don't like... We just lost a garrison crossing this river, so I don't want to do it again. If they want to hit my blimp, that really sucks. Quite frankly, that really sucks. But it's fine. This guy has 10 efficiency. This guy is 7. Let's do a quick swap. There you go. Give that guy a break back there. They're not coming through the swamp. Well, maybe they will, but... Alrighty. Do we make these attacks? No. Let's dig in. Oh god! Lots of them. It's so slow. But like, what if I do that move? That's the rough terrain, though. That's mountains. If I stick to the mountains, I can do more. So we'll spend another turn digging in. Diggy, diggy hole. This guy has 10 efficiency. This guy has 6. Okay, you love to see this. This can hold off that. We are now threatening Paris. Sadly, I can't push any harder on this flank. Well, that is and isn't true. I'd rather repair this guy here. But, like, this can shimmy here. This can double through. Houston, we have penetration. Because that can now bombard. And then we hit... We're not hitting Paris this turn. Dogfight! First dogfight between armed fighter aircraft. Now War on Land, Air, and Sea. We finished it off, too. We killed it. Let's get this general into range. And this turn... Hell yeah. We're piercing through. The French have run out of troops, really. Of fresh-bodied men. They're still pushing down here, though. We definitely have not made any progress in the south. Well, technically, these are new. But I don't really know how we got those. What do we have? Do we have Germans? Yeah, we do have Germans. Coming over the mountain. We have 185 production. This is insanity. And we have 2 cannons in range of things. I almost think it's worth upgrading some other things. Like we go to management. This costs 55 for a single ammunition production increase. Victory conditions. Defeat France, defeat the United Kingdom, defeat Russia, defeat all enemies before January 1st, 1919. Okay. See, I feel like all of these are contingent on the first 2. Like, you cannot win with just Germany. You cannot win with just Austria. And, like, take out all, like, France, UK, and Russia. At least they don't make you go to the United States. Right. But, because that's another thing, right? Diplomacy. US isn't even on the chart. Okay. Still 1915, like, in April? We haven't even gotten a year into the war, right? Because it was like August or like... It was late summer when we started this. So... Pretty cool. Pretty cool. What are we going to do with this German production? Honestly... But 2 clicks? That's a lot of... I want another fighter. They seem so great, especially now that we have them improved. Well, we also need troops for the south. So we definitely can't do another click, but let's go 1, 2, 3. And then let's look for upgrades. Is there anything to upgrade? Anti-air for the cannon. Nothing to repair. Anti-air, like this all costs 2. Fine, let's do it. Anti-air seems good. Who else? You. And then the Austrians, surprisingly, have production left. More defense, I'll take it. Alrighty. We're doing very little damage to the enemy, not gonna lie. But I mean, at sea, on land, obviously, you see the Paris. I see the Paris. I see a lot of troops near it. I also see some frickin' British troops, but they're tier 2 and we're tier 3 and sometimes 4. It's weird that the anti-air is considered like a tier. Research. But yeah, okay. Searchlights. Air attack +3. Steel helmets. 2 assault, a ground attack, and a base defense. Can we please focus that, Germany? Like, I like entrenchment limits, but... Also, gas effect seems pretty good. What about Turkey? They've got focus. I don't think Turkey needs the anti-air. Russia is not really... Russia does have planes, but, you know, yeah, no. I wouldn't mind seeing the chlorine gas from the Austrians either. They don't have 0 income when it comes to that stuff. What do we do with them? Trains? They're never going to build anything. I'm not really that worried about it. Alright, let's see what the enemy does. We just got so much freaking ammunition production. And by that I mean we got 2. But we only started thinking with 8, and now we're up to 11? Because we bought one before. You can fire both the cannons and none of the airships, basically. It's hilarious how expensive the ammunition stuff is. I find it hilarious. But maybe it's not so bad if you buy it first and then buy the troops later, but I find you need so many troops early on. Especially if you plan on making progress. But maybe if you can bombard more, it's better, or you can research more, you get better troops earlier. They just put a 2 on the front line. The madman, the absolute mad lad. Oh, we didn't repair that unit. And it's so dead. I should be able to train that. By train, I can use the train. Oh wow, the Russians have arrived. They're using trains. They've also left some of their... Okay, never mind. The Ottomans could use the anti-air. I think that's the Russians aren't really using the planes. The Brits sure are. So I'm pretty sure all those would be freed out sometime. I'm not so worried about Warsaw. Oh, weird. The Brits landed in Italy. Well, they knew they weren't really going to make it. Well, I think those Italian troops are going to die. Because I can bomb them, and I can attack them. So, that's definitely 2 turns. So, I'm going to do a save, look at where I want to start, and end this episode. I hope you enjoyed. I sure did, as always, and I will see you in the next one.